So I'm coming to mute my mic. Alright. Sorry about the longer than normal break. I was requested to do a few things while the internet was sorting itself out. Yeah, according to my computer, the DNS server seems to be a bit shaky. So, now that I'm fully back, kind of, Let's find out how to change your DNS on Windows. It's under adapter settings. Properties. And crud. Okay, let's put in Google's DNS as the primary and Cloudflare's as the secondary. All right. That should start working now. Or at least work better. Oh no, my KBS is still a rave show. Hopefully it'll just take a bit to apply. Okay. Hopefully nothing else screws up. Alright, so assuming nothing else screws up, I can talk about some of the other things that have happened since the last time I've streamed. Number one, and most importantly, I got a job. I now help operate a Boy Scouts cope course at a local campsite. So yeah, that's been fun for the little bit I've been doing it so far. Oh, come on, there's only one left. So, yeah, I've been doing that for about a week. Not sure if I'm in their system for getting paid yet, because I still have a little bit of paperwork left to do, mostly stuff like a criminal background check, child abuse history thing. But I've renewed my youth protection training, and I've set up direct deposits, so whenever I do get paid, it's just automatically put in. And I forgot just how bad I am at Arkanoid. But yeah, the good thing about working at, a local campground for doing the cope courses is I get sent a schedule, and then I need to respond with which days I can and can't make it. So it's very flexible. Jesus Christ, I keep dropping so many frames. And I'm not sure if that's just because we have a new modem that the router is connected to, which admittedly has been kind of bad. But I expect nothing less from Comcast. Oh wait, B. No, I missed the B. B means skip. That's all I remember. So that's probably pretty bad because Comcast. Could also be bad because I haven't streamed in a while. Dang it, how'd that miss? And it could also be bad because screw me, I guess. So I'm trying to focus and think of things to talk about. But yeah, now that I have a job, even though it's super flexible, the stream scheduling is probably going to be super duper jank for the foreseeable future. So I'm not going to like prioritize streaming over an actual job, because the actual job is at least guaranteed income. I still am not an affiliate on Twitch yet. Because of that, I guess that transitions nicely into... Dang it! This transitions nicely into the other topic. That Tangle the Lemur Sprite Lapse premiere is the last premiere that I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Because Twitch has been making all the best decisions recently. Such as disabling site-wide ad block for people using Prime. Such as Amazon Prime no longer having the 20% discount for pre-ordering games. And now such as non-affiliate Twitch streamers no longer being able to utilize the rerun or premiere features. We can still upload videos and people can still watch what we upload, but we cannot schedule them to be premieres and we cannot have them be reruns until we are affiliate status. Twitch's reasoning for this is that, oh, well, it doesn't help your growth anyway, so we're not really hurting you. But if it's not hurting or helping the growth anyway, why do you have the... dang it. Why do you have the need to take it from us? In my nearly 24-hour, 7-day-a-week for 2-week rerun protest, I at least gained 1 or 2 followers. And sure, maybe if I remembered to do more reruns during my moving process, then maybe I would have gained a few more followers. So saying it didn't help me grow is an actual lie. But whatever. There's not much I can really do about that. Just kind of have to sit down and comply. So because of that, premieres and reruns are not going to be around for the foreseeable future. By the time they come back, I'll also be able to make money on Twitch, even somewhat. So that's basically how I've been. The only other way I can do premieres is if I do like weird pseudo premieres. Or like I just load a video into VLC and capture VLC. Jeez, I'm dropping 33% of my frames. And again, I don't know what I can do to fix that. I'm using the most optimal DNS I can. The router is the same one that I've been using even at the other house. The only thing that's different is that we have a new modem, because we couldn't bring our old modem for some reason. We brought our old modem, but Comcast didn't want to hook up the old modem. They wanted to give us a new one and claim it was an upgrade, even though it's factually been worse than the last modem. Gee, I wonder why. So yeah, today is mostly just a test to see how streaming goes in the new house, and maybe try to finish up more of Arkanoid. And if all goes well, I may have an HDMI capture card soon, and I'll be able to test that. Ow! Can't remember if L means life or laser. Come on. What the heck even are these things? They look like Mobius strips. Another thing that's going to be different about streaming at this new place is the time in which I do stream, whenever I stream. Because my brother goes to a new school now, and because of such, he gets home at a different time. So... Now mind you, he frequently takes naps after school now, so... Might just mean I have a little bit of downtime, and then I come back for like 2 more hours. But generally it seems I might start streaming earlier than 11:30, I might not, but I will definitely need to be ending the stream earlier than 4. Which I wish that wasn't the case, but again, it's one of those things I really don't have much control over. That's about it for the update side of this stream. Not sure how much of it went through because of my crap internet right now. Forget what M does. Oh, it does that. Cool. Now, if only I could hit the other blocks. Oh. Jesus, I've dropped 34% of my frames since I've gotten the internet back. Thank you, Comcast. great. Now we got Metroids. Cool, we hit one. Oh no. Come on, there's just one left. Oh. Oh no, where are you gonna drop me? Please just hit the thing. Oh no. Eh. Dang it. Survived much more of that than I thought. And then I screw that part up. Oh, come on. I was hoping it would hit the enemy and then bounce. Also, my CPU, according to OBS, has been like in the mid-40s, which is what I expect. But like when I started the stream earlier today, it was barely going past 16, so... I'm gonna open up Task Manager real quick. Hopefully that makes something better. Hopefully. I feel like nothing's guaranteed at this point. To like mute my phone completely because now the vibration is probably loud enough to be picked up. If I beat this stage and my internet hasn't gotten better, I'm going to re-enable automatic DNS getting rather than having it set to manual and having Google and Cloudflare's as the primary and secondary respectively. Also, I keep hearing the front door opening, and I can't tell if that's Ivan getting home from school, or Mom doing her errands, or what. No, I could have gotten the B. I could have gotten the heck out of this level. No. No. Laser can't help me here. There's only one piece left. Please. Yes, okay. And KBS doesn't seem to be any better. So, let's try setting the DNS back to what it was. Can't tell if that's any better or worse, honestly. Okay, I thought that was a full. I guess I was wrong. No. No, please stay up there. Dang it. focus on this and hope the internet gets better. No. And game over. Well, the frame drop has dropped from 34.4. Oh, went back up. Keeps fluctuating between 34.4 and 34.3, so I think that means things are getting better. I've still dropped over 20,000 frames, and I'm not happy. No. Yeah, I got the angle almost right. Oh, come on. So I guess in terms of other things to talk about, assuming the internet is somewhat more stabilized, how about that Nintendo Direct? Like, I got so mad because of the Isabelle trailer. Because, like, at first I thought, oh my god, new Animal Crossing! And I was like, but like, I was taking a picture of the Direct with my phone to send to someone else, like, oh my god, they just announced a new Animal Crossing. So I completely missed her message where she acknowledged Pocket Camp and Smash Brothers. That should have been a dead giveaway, but I completely missed it. And then she gets the letter, and it's like, they want me in Smash. And I'm like, no, I don't want you in Smash. I want a new Animal Crossing. You were the one Echo Fighter that everyone kept predicting, that I just kept thinking, please no, I'd rather just have a new Animal Crossing. Thankfully, though, they announced that after her trailer. So yeah, 2019 is going to be a good year. Probably gonna... I'm thinking that I will get Animal Crossing digitally on my Switch, so I can preload it and play it the very first minute that I can. Unless, like, I can somehow get, like, a pre-order and then show up to pick up my pre-order before it's supposed to go live. But I would need, like, connections in order to do that. I think I have a friend who works at a Target. But even then... Wait, no, my friend works at a Staples, not a Target. They don't do game pre-orders. Even then, I don't think I'd be able to get big enough connections to be able to play the game early. That, and I'd probably want it digitally just so I always have it on me. The information they presented about the online was terrible because it was mostly everything we already knew. Oh, this looks terrible. I love it. Kind of. This is the kind of BS level design I would make. Dang it. It seems the internet is somewhat getting better, knock on wood. Because the dropped frames have been consistently 0.1% lower. Yay, got the golden angle. I wanted to get the F but avoid the T, but I didn't get that. Oh cool, boss fight. Wait, weren't the boss fights supposed to be on, like, rounds 9? Like, any 9 round? It's like Centipede called. He wanted his arcade popularity back. Yay! Oh, the dropped frames went back up. Oh. Why didn't I get laser? Why didn't I get laser? I could have had this over by now. Dang it. Now it's game over. Dang. No. Dang it, I had laser. Laser is just objectively the best power-up. Okay, I thought the S was gonna be a free life. I think S may have been sticky. That was useful. Great! Oh, come on, how'd that not grab? Okay, S is not sticky. I have no idea what S is then. Well, this also looks fun. And I died instantly. Alright, well, looking at my KBS and my dropped frames, seems whatever was going wrong with the internet seems to be subsiding now. Because my dropped frames is going down. It's now at 33.3% instead of 34.4%. 33.1, good. Whatever is happening is gone. Or is leaving, maybe. Hopefully it'll be good next time I stream, which will be, I have no idea when. Yeah, you may have possibly noticed that I have removed the schedule from beneath my stream. Simply because I was still moving, we didn't have the Ethernet wires set up. Everything was still up in the air, so I didn't want to make promises I couldn't keep. So the schedule's gone. Not sure if I'll put it back up anytime soon. The most I can say is I can stream when I can stream. Since, once more, as mentioned earlier, I now have an actual job. Guaranteed income is a bit more important than, you know, no income. is starting to hurt from this. I guess, like, back to talking about the Nintendo Direct, because I kind of stopped doing that because I was focusing. So the Luigi's Mansion trailer looks pretty good. Glad we're getting another Luigi's Mansion. And I was honestly surprised that it wasn't going to be on the 3DS, since Luigi's Mansion and 3D kind of have a special relationship, I guess. Ow. But it is good to see the series in HD. Glad Katamari's coming to the Switch, because Katamari looked like one of those games that I would enjoy, but I've never had it, mostly because it was on platforms I didn't have. Closest thing to playing a Katamari game I had was, I had like one of those flip phones that had a game store on it, and it had a Katamari game on it. And it was an isometric Katamari game. All sprite-based and everything. And it worked better than I would have expected. But I could only play like one level because it was like, oh, buy the full game. Part of me wonders if like some of the Elder Scrolls Legends games were on there, not Legends Travels. I would love to see Bethesda try to like port those up to Windows and offer them on their website, because apparently all of those are canon to the Elder Scrolls lore. They're never really referenced. Maybe they'll be referenced in Blades, which looks fun. I just hope my phone can run it, and whatever phone I get as part of an upgrade. Oh, I could have been out of here. No! Dang it. I also have a Discord message. Let me check that real quick. Okay. And speaking of like Nintendo Online service, that starts today. Later tonight. Probably going to start off by just using a free trial. Seeing how it handles. I am also looking forward to playing some of those NES games, because sure, like, technically speaking, it's very easy to play these NES games nowadays with shady practices and other things that I will not directly mention right now. But a lot of these games are games that I have been interested in playing at some point in my life, that now it's cool that I'll be able to. Might be a little too late, or a little too little too late on Nintendo's part, and they definitely could be offering more. But again, whenever they were making the Wii U, the people that they were designing the online infrastructure with kept comparing ideas to the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, to which Nintendo, or the people at the meeting from Nintendo, were just kind of scratching their heads like, you expect us to know this, but we don't. This isn't something that we should be knowing. And pretty much anyone on the board meeting was like, no, this is something you should know. It just goes to show how much Nintendo is paying attention to the market. No! Dang it. And like other observations I've had is that, or like general observations, no longer just Nintendo related stuff. So Tumblr temporarily re-allowed posts with hyperlinks back to in their search results. And now they're gone again. So for a very brief period, I was able to link my followers to things, but that's no longer the case anymore. So now I just have to write out a link and give instructions in the tags to copy and paste the link into your preferred browser. Thanks, Tumblr. There's like, I think there's like 2 different comic book reading programs coming to the Nintendo Switch. And still no sign of YouTube or Twitch or Netflix or Crunchyroll or Napster. With the exception of Twitch, all of those people have had Wii U apps, so they have no excuse. This stuff should have been on the Switch day one. Like, I can understand day one being a bit iffy on the Switch because, you know, the Wii U did so poorly. But it's outsold the Wii U, it outsold it before year one was over, and you had apps on the Wii U. So where are your apps for the Switch? Nintendo shouldn't need to come to you and say, hey, put stuff on our system. You should just be developing it. And it's not like similar spec items to the Switch aren't already on the market. Like, just look at anything with the Tegra chip. Besides, there's ways to watch YouTube on the Switch. Like, you can use the old DNS trick, or you can use Dawn of the Breakers. Ah, my eye itched, and I nearly missed the ball. No, YouTube's just too focused on all the other BS things to be developing a YouTube app. Even though, like they have their apps on, like, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and just about any smart TV that comes out. And that's generally the same version that they put on the Wii U. Like, I can't fathom any reason why they haven't put any time, or at least seemingly haven't put any time into making an app for the Switch. Dang it. Oh, we're so close. Oh, come on. Great. Accidentally hit myself in the nuts with my controller. Ow. holding both buttons to go super fast, but then I go much farther than I want to. Screw this level. Oh, Taito. No, laser. No! Head laser! No! Please let there be another laser. Please. 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 No. Better. Oh. But yeah, as mentioned a bit earlier, just like trying to scramble my brain for things to talk about. Should be getting an HDMI capture card soon. I know I've been saying that since April, but the reason why it's been taking so long is because the prices on Amazon have just something in my throat. Have just been fluctuating like rapidly. So every time I get close, the price would go up. And on top of that, I found out that the same card I've been looking at is listed 3 times on Amazon at 3 different prices. So the one I may have been looking at the beginning may have gotten hidden, and then it would only show me a higher priced version. So now that I've found the one that I want, and I have a concrete price, should be soonish. With that, I'd be able to stream generally the same stuff I've been able to stream already, just at a higher quality. Somewhat. Since I still need to keep my stream at 720p, so that way my computer can actually handle it. But it may also allow me to get back into streaming computer games via having a computer output through HDMI, then having my other computer capture the HDMI. And that means I'll have to load up the laptop, clean it up a bit, so I can so I can play games on it. Because like, here's the situation. If I play games on the tower and stream from the laptop, and that means the stream's gonna go back down to like 614p at like 27 frames per second. But I'll have a slightly wider range of games to play. Unless like I super clean up the laptop and maybe even run a more lightweight operating system on it. But only then would I be able to potentially get the quality back up to what I can on the tower. However, if I play games on the tower, or if I play games on the laptop, then the stream quality won't be compromised, but the amount of games I'll be able to play will be smaller. That said, the main game I want to get back to playing would be The Sims 2, which I need to mod to hell and back, so that way it doesn't break itself, so that way there's a lot more neat things in it. No. Dang it. And the other problem with like potentially using the tower to play the game and the laptop to stream it is my tower can't output through HDMI, and the adapter for DVI is currently in use. So I'd need to buy another one of those anyway. So I'd probably just... Dang it. Probably just play games on the laptop, stream on the tower. Which will be interesting considering my desk situation. You get like an extra table in here. Oh, come on. How do you miss all of those like that? No! Give me the bee! Thank goodness. Next level. Oh, this doesn't seem annoying at all. Oh no, now enemies can come in. Let's try and get this far blue one. Dang it, that was a far angle. Yay! What the hell? And I missed the full paddle. See, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that looked like the penis. I should have gotten the free life. Oh well. Oh no, not this boss. Not this boss. I remember really hating this boss in particular. I remember actually skipping one of, like, this boss at one point. Because I really did not want to do this boss. That's all I remember. because of dumb stuff like that. Thanks, game. I also remember that there's like some other second phase that I thought was really dumb. Oh no! Give me 1 second here. 1 second. Gonna take a picture of this here password. Because I'm going to try to skip this boss. But there's no guarantee it'll work. So in case skipping this boss doesn't work, I can just come back to it. Do I have another text message, really? Oh. It always figures that whenever I need to mute my phone for something, I always get the texts that I'm needed. And whenever I'm not needed, I don't mute my phone, I never get these texts. Ever. I need to wait for a response, which I'm exactly 30 minutes late on. I can't tell if I'm still needed, or if the person I'm texting is busy. response, it seems. Which is fantastic. So not only do I feel bad for missing this text, but I feel bad because now I'm not getting a response. Either way, I think Ivan gets home here in 30 minutes. So I think I ought to just end the stream anyway. So which one of these here was the black screen? Yeah, this one will work. So yeah, I don't know when the next time I will be able to stream is. All I know is that streaming seems to be able to work as long as I can find a new location to put my phone so it doesn't vibrate directly next to my mic. So I don't need to mute it and thusly miss text messages from people who need my help. Just checking to see if I got a response. I didn't. Fantastic. Also, the light on my hard drive isn't on. I can still access it, so it's not broken. Oh, there's the light. Okay. So yeah, it's only been 2 hours of a stream, which is a much shorter stream than I would like to do. Again, Ivan normally would be home in 30 minutes. So for future streams, I'd probably end it a bit closer to 2 than 1:30. But oh well. See you next time.